Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Unfortunately, I got behind again and wasn't able to get everything out on time. Today's date is Sunday, November 11th. These came out on Friday, uh, which was the 9th. Anyway, aside all that, I just, had gotten busy and wasn't able to do everything I needed to do and get done. It's been pretty hectic this week. Um, for all my, GTA people out there, I didn't even get to their stuff either. And you know, I mean, it's life. It happens. But anyway, um, apparently, I'm not sure how it went down. It doesn't really matter now, but I think that because the community was, well, let's just say it like this. Some of the community was butthurt. And what I mean by that is that those that were butthurt complained that Giants did not or was not going to put a S-Series combine into Farming Simulator 19. And, you know, they were unhappy. However, I looked at it like it being that what if they were to use it along with other stuff, equipment wise, like John Deere 4040, John Deere R4045 sprayer with the fertilizer spreader, both liquid and solid. Maybe even use it for lime. Of course, the S Series combine. Uh, Maybe some implements of some kind, a disc and a cultivator, planter, whatever, and use it as a DLC later down the road. Well, needless to say that people were butthurt over it, and I guess Giants took the initiative to do something about it to satisfy. Most of you already know that this T560 was already listed in game, but yet they hadn't done a fact sheet on it. Well, the cost on this is 285,000 euros. The power is 285 kilowatts or 387 horsepower. Fuel capacity is 800 liters with a running speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 24 miles per hour with a 10,000 liter capacity for grain. You can change the wheel brand and wheel setup. It comes with standard wide tires and crawler tracks. The header on the front is the G25X. The cost on it is 49,500 euros. The working width is 7.6 meters or 25 feet. And the operating speed is 10 kilometers per hour or 6 miles per hour. And that's what initially we were going to get in game. And, per Giants, as far as following their Discord, I think one of the devs had mentioned that S-Series wasn't going to be in the game. This was going to be it for now. And then that's when the complaining started. And then, shit happens. Boom. There you go. So, this is the S-Series that they were complaining about. They wanted it in game. They didn't understand why it wasn't going to be. Now, me, I'm glad either way. I was already happy that John Deere even took the initiative to say, hey, you guys have been on us for God knows how long. And, we had a game that didn't do so good. So maybe we should put our product into a game that does pretty good. That's the way I look at it. I don't think it was licensing issues involved. I think it was just John Deere wasn't ready to push the button, the go button, so to speak. Anyway, this is a S790. The cost on it is 390,000 euros. The power in it is 460 kilowatts or 625 horsepower, with a fuel capacity of 1,250 liters, with a operating speed of 40, or should I say running speed of 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour, with a grain capacity of 14,100 liters. And all you can do is a wheel setup, which is standard, wide tires, crawler track, and twin wheels. The corn header on the front is a 618C with a cost of 57,000 euros, with a 9 meter or 30-foot working width, with a running speed of 10 kilometers per hour or 6 miles per hour. Next on our list is the Fent 1000 Vario, which is something else that was a surprise. And keep in mind that, as far as I can remember, Fent has been somewhat difficult for them to get in game without mods. And I've never used Fent that often. And to solve a big misconception, Fent and Challenger is the same tractor. It's just that Fent is green and red, Challenger is yellow and silver, or yellow and gray, however you want to look at it. And they're both basically produced in the same plant. They also own the Ideal combine. That is a Fent or Massey, because they also own Massey Ferguson also, along with Valtra, GSI grain tanks and such. I mean, the AGCO is a big company, and they have a lot of little companies under their umbrella. So anyway, 1000 Vario with a cost of 329,000 euros. It has a engine capacity, or not an engine capacity, horsepower range between 291 to 380 kilowatts, or 396 to 517 horsepower. Fuel capacity is 800 liters, with a running speed of 60 kilometers per hour or 37 miles per hour, and it has wheel setup, wheel brand, engine setup, standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus wheel weights, and twin wheels. Following along behind it, or should I say being pulled, is a Lemken Gigant 12S 1600 disc harrow with a cost of 121,000 euros, and it needs a operating range or horsepower range of 294 kilowatts or 400 horsepower, and the working width is 16 meters or 52 foot. Man, it's early. I'm tired, man. Or I shouldn't say I'm tired, I just haven't woke up good. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to be like all these other guys who does the same exact thing and kinds of the sugarcoat stuff and whatever. Maybe that's the reason why I don't have as many subscribers. I don't know. Maybe those guys that do the same stuff that I'm doing, or whatever, vice versa. Maybe because they kiss butt and brown nose and God knows whatever else, they can't say what's on their mind. However, I can, because I'm not going to be a sellout. Ooh. Anyway. The disc harrow has a operating speed of 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour. Let's see what else I got in here. The next one is a Ropa, which I believe Ropa was part of the DLC from 17, and I didn't buy it. I did not buy it at all. I honestly didn't see the need to. We already had equipment in game, unless Ropa was your preference. There really wasn't no need to buy it, but people were gonna buy everything, and that's okay. It's no big deal. Um, this is the Roper Panther 2. This is a beet harvester. The cost on it is 375,000 euros with a 515 kilowatt or 7 horsepower engine. The fuel capacity is 1,320 liters. It has a running speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 24 miles per hour with a holding tank capacity of 30,000 liters. And it's exclusively just for sugar beets. The beet header is an RR 6x45 with a cost of 54,000 euros with a working width of 2.7 meters or 9 feet. The working speed is 12 kilometers per hour or 7 miles per hour. And I don't have a freaking clue as far as what the design stuff right here means. I'm guessing that there's 2 different versions. I guess. I don't know. Now there's going to be some extras. I've got some extras. But we haven't gotten that far yet. I think there's like one at the beginning and then one at the end. This is the Ropa Tiger 6 XL. It is also another beet harvester with a cost of 499,000 euros or 565 kilowatts, 768 horsepower engine. The fuel capacity is 1,320 liters with a working speed or running speed of 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour, with a holding tank capacity of 43,000 liters. And it looks like you can only change the wheel brand. The header is a RRXL 9x45 with a cost of 79,000 euros and a working width of 4 meters or 13 feet. Operating speed of 12 kilometers per hour and 7 miles per hour. Yeah, that looks like, it's a good looking brand. And as I said, I just didn't buy it. To me, looking at all this equipment, and I think I've said it in the past, they have really, really gone out with doing the detail work at how all the little fittings and stuff looks. It's very impressive. I will give them that. Okay, so here we come into one of the extras. Now, I combed through the whole list, and again, if you're new to the channel or just stopping by for the first time and seeing that, okay, well, why is he only picking out this? There's other stuff that may be that's new also. Well, the thing is that I only pick out stuff that I know. It probably would take me several hours to be able to sit down and go through the first video or look at everybody else's video and say, okay, well, they didn't add this one in or they didn't take this one out, so let me do that. So instead, I only pick out the items that I know myself. And this is a Unverther. God, that's a terrible name to say. Unverther. And it is a seed runner. So the auger wagon is basically all it is. You fill it up with seed and then you can haul it out to the field wherever you got your seeder at, and that way the tractor doesn't have to come all the way back to the farm to get their to get it filled back up again with seed, when the little trailer could just stick out an auger and fill it up right from the field. Now, do I have any idea whether or not they're going to add one in for fertilizer? I'm not sure. It would be cool, but goes. See, the thing happened with John Deere, and here's the other thought too that I had regarding the whole John Deere debacle. When they put all their stuff on their website, everybody that has gone to the website and looked has seen that they had several coming soon boxes that were open, and John Deere had all theirs filled up. So where I'm going with this is that who's to say that just because there's no other box here ticked under this category, that something else can't come later, even though there's no coming soon box, if that makes sense. It's almost kind of like Giants is trolling people, but in a fun way. So it's like they're doing something they've not done before. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how I see it. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the front, so bear with me. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, when we did the Fent Vario 1000, it and Challengers same. When you see the Fent's version of a MT800, which were the Fent's version of the Challenger, it's the same tractor, essentially, just different paint. But if you look at this, and then you go and you look at Fent's, right? What do you see that's different? The coming soon box is open, so that means that there's something else that's coming. Well, if you've got an MT800E, you got an MT900E, the only thing left is a 1000. So we'll see. And as far as the conversation goes, I mean, it could be, I could be completely wrong. I'm not always right. I'm not always wrong. This is just the stuff I see. And being that it would be interesting to see a Challenger 1000 series tractor in, just like that 1000 Fent we just saw, would be awesome. Feel free to leave a comment or something below if you want to talk about stuff. I mean, hey, it's open, it's free. Just like the subscribe button. Again, I'm open, I'm honest. I may not say everything right all the time as far as the specifics, but I'm only human. I'm gonna give it my best. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting on about all this and talking nonsense. Again, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. It is free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Have a good day. Take care.